One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Human Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Tulane Green Wave. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Florida Atlantic Owls offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the outside. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Talking to this coaching staff, they felt they had matchups in the passing game that they could win, and they wanted to test this defense and see if they could take the top off. Well, you saw it right there. Opening drive of the game, they're being aggressive, they're taking a shot, and they come up with a big one. And trust me, fellas, they're going to keep taking those shots because they've got some dudes outside.
Back to pass on second down. He's got the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Owls are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it himself. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle is Henry. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Part of the backfield, it's Hayes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. On the ground, it's Barnes. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Atlantic. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wyoming. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Platt. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Working that left side. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Terrell. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 balls at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught in the backfield, it's Sands. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Reed. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Platt. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sands. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Messer. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Sands. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And the Owls will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain. So
he's got some space. Gets away from one, finds room. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tulane! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Pressure coming. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On target to the left. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Intercepted for the 11th time. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to win the field position with the return. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna run it, it's Barnes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And wings it incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's and it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
They're up by 17 over Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go with a direct snap. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Goes to the option. Fights off a defender. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration.
Turning it on! Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Here comes the option. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Messer. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Terrell. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nothing to do with the football and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Terrell. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
From the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the run, it's Barnes. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Well, guys, let's play some more. Head into overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. He leaves it with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Here's the pressure. If he houses this, it's ball game.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
Defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Hayes. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Third and long now as this defense tries to force another overtime period. Gives it on the option. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on fourth down from the 17. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the middle. The kick is good. A game winner in overtime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.